All right, so today is a new day. Today is Tuesday. Didn't work yesterday. I went out for the whole day. Wasn't able to work, but we're back at it again today. But before we get into it, I need to do a review of the things that I learned on Saturday and Sunday to just make sure I'm up to date and I didn't forget anything. And there is one question that I will do want to ask ChatGPT to make sure to actually understand it before moving on. But yeah, let's do a quick um let's do a quick review of such things. And yeah. Um get into it right now. Get into it right now. Okay, so first one is this. NQ and MNQ is different. What is a contract? Contract is basically a unit of one NQ or one MNQ. Let's say it's basically unit of a thing. Let's put it into the thing right here. Mm, yeah, uh, one. Right. Yeah, this. All right, so I just went over some of the things that I learned on the past couple of days just to make sure that I actually understand it and everything. And I didn't even ask the question yet. Yeah, it's okay. Let me just think first before. So my question was, no, it's just one contract that I'll be trading still because it's 20 per point. Okay, I see. But if it's two contracts, is okay. I see. I see. No. I'm good. Okay, so next thing I will be learning is um. So what I'll be learning is yeah, so learn. I think it'd be SMTs. Okay, SMT. SMT is the one is gonna be a confusing one. I'm not like, oh, it's a hard over here. It's gonna be a confusing one, but I think I'm definitely doing it. So now I gotta learn SMTs, yourself, start PB recaps, categorize and matches. Oh my gosh, wow. See concentrate now. Okay, so next thing to learn is obviously SMT. So let's get into that right now. Yeah, boy. Get into it right now.
Builders.
Welcome to I.
Bro, the fact that they have a video for everything is perfect. 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 I don't have to go anywhere else. Well, obviously for some of them I did have to go somewhere else to find the information that I needed. But the SMTs, which is probably the most important thing, it's already here. It's already there, dude. So we're good, dude. We're good. We're good. We're good.
ICT for Dummies, episode 9. SMT Divergent. Oh shit, I forgot about that part. Yo, ignore the all-white background and maybe the potentially low camera quality. All right, we're not with our typical setup, and we are currently in the psych ward. So we're in those white boxes right now, forced to simply do nothing but talk about trading all day. But that being said, we're gonna make a video on something trading related. Keeping you guys profitable and all that good stuff. So when you sweep that high, but yes doesn't take it. Now we have a divergence, and I can't take it. You can't take it. Correlated assets, so correlated. But sometimes they don't correlate. And it's not. That's when you get. What do you get? An SMT. But I'm an S, I'm an M, I'm a T, I'm an SMT. That was so private as fire.
All right, everyone. This is going to be episode 8. We're going to be covering SMT divergence.
Yes, sir. Weirdly enough, this is probably one of the most commonly asked questions when it comes down to ICT concepts. SMTs are considerably one of the easiest things to understand. Every single time Blake and I are streaming, everyone's like, what's an SMT? What's an SMT? Maybe every other 6 chats.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually ridiculous.
It's true.
So hopefully after this video, we'll just be like, watch the damn video, bozo. But yeah, we're going to get into SMT divergences today. We're going to be talking with mainly 2 assets, that being NASDAQ futures NQ, and then the S&P 500 futures ES. These are the 2 main assets we use to determine, and then that's with mainly 2 assets, that being NASDAQ futures NQ, and then the S&P 500 futures ES. These are the 2 main assets we use to determine SMTs. There are others that you can use like YM, but to be honest, we just stick to these 2. It's really all you need. So yeah, we'll get into this and explain you what an SMT is.
So an SMT is going to be an indication in reversal in price. For example,
Oh, I wasn't even on the thing. I'm literally watching the video right now, but I wasn't on the thing. God dang it. Now I'm on it. But, I'm gonna watch the video first, and then I'm gonna take notes just to understand it first. And yeah. All right, so I just finished learning Zoom. But yeah, I just finished learning SMTs now, smart money technique. Basically, SMTs are a difference in correlated assets. Let's see, ES takes out a swing low, but NQ doesn't. That's a sign of a reversal. Same thing for a swing high. And let's say if you're in a trade and there's a SMT at your stop loss, it's better to get out of that trade. Yeah. There's also a fair value gap. SMT's example, ES happens to a fair value gap, but NQ doesn't. That's still since they're correlated assets, you can still take that trade, or you can still look for energy off of that fair value gap, even if NQ didn't tap into the fair value gap, as long as ES tapped into the fair value gap. So that's a fair value gap SMT right there as well. You can also use SMTs as well, basically the same way as fair value. But let's say price fills a new day opening gap on ES, but it doesn't on NQ. You can still see it as a reversal because when price fills a new day opening gap, most times price will reverse after that, right? But let's say price doesn't fill the new day opening gap on NQ, but fills in the ES, you can still look for a reversal off of that new day opening gap. Um, what else? I think I said I think she's at profit levels already. Oh, oh, different types of SMTs when it comes to what price takes out. So let's say price happens to a let's say price takes out a swing high, an intermediate high instead of a fair value gap, right? Oh yeah, this is what it is. Price takes out an intermediate high, right? On ES, but it doesn't do it on NQ. That's a very strong SMT because if price takes out a liquidity level that's already inside of a fair value gap, we get a strong reaction off of that. So we can use that as a strong SMT. We can also use session highs, session lows, previous day highs, previous day lows. So basically, high liquidity pool levels as a strong level for SMT. So if price takes out one of those levels and the other correlated asset doesn't take it out, you can use that as a strong liquidity level, a strong SMT level. And also, not every SMT level is proper. Not every SMT divergence is one that you should be paying attention to. If you just get a random SMT that isn't a key liquidity pool that got taken out or a liquidity pool that was inside of a fair value, which is intermediate higher, intermediate low, then you shouldn't be focusing on those SMTs. Yeah, that's basically what I learned. So now, what is ChatGPT telling me to go learn now? Let's see. I already know this. I already know this. There's new key levels. Yeah, yeah, I got this. That's confirmation. Yep. As I get run chart. Yep, I got this one. Yeah, alright, so that's some change. Alright, yeah, so starting pretty much recaps, but your biggest step was active like entertainment possibly before PBS playing the trade and try to identify bias, active control, to the liquidity, CSS virtual block, HTTP, then compare readings, PVs, in Notion. I mean, my comms line had to buy was to record. My shit wasn't on the thing the whole time. Oh my god, bro. Why did I forgot to switch it back to this, bro. Bro, I was watching this whole video the whole time and it wasn't recording, bro. It wasn't recording the screen, bro. I just watched this whole video and took notes on it, bro. I took so much notes on it, bro. Ugh. Yeah. Happens to the best of us, whatever. But yo, oh my days. The sauce that this guy just dropped is crazy. Bro, that was some absolute sauce, bro. It was basically explaining unprotected lows, unprotected highs, and everything like that. And why you should have your stop us at unprotected highs, unprotected lows, and how everything should be aligned to create E plus setup and all type of stuff, bro. It was super sauce, like straight sauce, bro. But like, oh my days. I gotta go to work soon, but like right now actually. But that was absolute sauce. I'm gonna come back from work after, and I think actually no, I think tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm do a recap of everything that I learned today and try actually watching some of his backtesting videos, see how he does the same things, well the things that he has just taught me, and then try backtesting myself. But yeah, that bro, that was some sauce he just dropped. Like he just put, I think, a lot of people on, but that was some actually really useful information, though. Very, very useful, bro. But yeah, I'm done for today. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. We had a 4 hour and 45 minute work session. Pretty good. Pretty good. And yeah, still we're done for today. See you guys tomorrow. Yeah.